Hi there, today we're unboxing a two-way dash cam. I'm quite excited about this one. I've got a one-way one at the moment and it's good obviously, but if you did have a rear collision, there's no recording footage of that. So hence why I thought I'd get something like this. So let's have a quick look around the packaging. So nice sort of packaging there, very simple. Company is APEMAN here. A few details about it. Made in China, 1 year warranty with it. And that's it. Very simple. Okay, first of all, got a hello card. And this is just a thank you for choosing this product. Then we've got quite a chunky manual. Looks like it's in a number of languages, hence why the thickness. There you go, looks quite comprehensive. Let's have a look in here. Like a power cable, USB, mini USB. Looks like a camera. Okay, some sticky pads, and looks like the actual thing that hooks it on. What else have we got? And that's it. Nothing more in this. So these are the items you get with it. So let's have a look at some of these cables. Quality seems good. And this one. Open this up. This looks, yeah, this is the rear camera. It feels like a nice strong cable on there. You've got some fixing pads and even screws if you wanted to screw it in, so that'll be interesting fixing that one on to the rear window. And a nice amount of cable there. And does it unplug? Nope. Doesn't look like it does. It's solidly fixed, so that's good. Looks like a gold-plated, like a headphone jack, 3.5mm size. So that's good. Yeah, nice long cable there. Okay, this looks like the actual power cable for the camera. That's good. Obviously it's got a little light indicator there, and nice thing is you can plug in other things. So normally I use my phone for navigation, so obviously I want to keep that charging, so it's useful to have that. So yeah, it's good, and loads of cable from what you can see, so that's really good. Okay, the actual dash cam, very nice and compact. That's how we like them. We don't want them too bulky really. Okay, looks like a small display on there. I'm not sure if it powers without, nope, so obviously it needs power to keep running, so there's no battery in there, so that's interesting. The actual camera itself, can you adjust it? Yep, you can adjust it back and forth both sides, that's good. It's got a lens cover on there, obviously controls just there. Yeah, very light, not very heavy either. Let's have a quick look at this. So looks like that fits like that, and it just slots on. So yeah, nicely compact. GPS, that looks like it's the connector for the rear camera and the charging. Now if this is going like that, for instance, with the camera there, and that there, my other dash cam, the cable comes out at an angle, and I think that's quite good really. If it does come at an angle, normally you get it as close as possible, comes out at an angle, and then it just feeds upwards. So I don't like the fact it's straight up, but I guess it depends on your car and where you position this. But so okay, so I've got the dash cam here, got some power coming into this cable here, and I'll plug it into the USB port here. Now, straight away you can see the power light come on. Let's give it a moment. In theory, it should just start up automatically. There you go. So no fiddling around. Now, let's move that away. Okay, so you can see the camera image just coming in from underneath. I'll just move it around just to show. You've got an indicator there for recording, and obviously a mic indicator. The definition just there, and the date and time here. So now if let's try some of these buttons out. So we want to get into the menu just to see what's available. Okay, so that's the menu. Let's go through the options you have in there. So resolution, if I get my finger in this position. So resolution, there's the different resolutions you have. Okay, we'll stick to 1096p. It was actually on 1080p, but I actually increased it to that. Now, what else? Display mode, front, back camera, picture in picture. Okay, so what you can display when you're actually driving along. Do you want to see the front, back, or picture in picture? I think picture in picture is a good option to have on, so you can have both. But the display is quite small, so I don't know how clearly you'll really be able to see it when you're driving or when you've stopped. Okay, let's go back. Loop recording, let's go in that one. So it does recordings of 3 minutes. Okay, WDR, exposure, motion detection, audio record. That's good, it's off. I didn't want to record audio on there. Date stamp on, it's good to have that on. GPS, so obviously the device has a GPS in. G sensor. Timer lapse. LDWS. Okay, that's the first set of menus. Let's go to the next set. Date and time, auto power off, pretty self-explanatory. Beep sound, language, frequency, screensaver, format. So that's to format the actual SD card in there. Default setting, car number, fatigue driving, low beam reminder. So that's an interesting one. If it's quite dark, it will remind you, but then again, the screen is small. You're not really staring at that as you're driving along. It's the version, and that's it. Okay, seems pretty straightforward, not too complicated. But again, just to note, the screen is very small. Clarity wise, see if I can get a good clear shot in there. It's not too bad. You can see the picture fairly clear. So there you go. Okay, so you've seen the dash cam unboxed. You've seen how easy it is to connect up. So just a couple of things to connect. Nice amount of cabling you get in there. So I didn't have any problems reaching the actual power source in the car, so which was quite good. You've seen the menu options you have available, and I've gone through that as well. Quite straightforward and simple. It's nice. It just sort of just starts up straight away when you plug it in. You've seen the actual footage, both daytime, nighttime, both front and rear cameras. The front camera is really good, crystal clear, whereas the rear camera is a little bit disappointing, you know, a little bit grainy, the images, but in the daytime sufficient enough to work out what the registration of a car is. Nighttime wise, it could be a little bit tricky to actually see the registration. But there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this dash cam. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.